All right, today we're going to be in the wide trips offset week. This is going to be in the multiple offensive playbook. Be ready because this is the playbook for you guys to use online. If you haven't started, you need to start now. The tight open full scheme breakdown's already in the members area. So make sure you go check that out. The defense is on the way. It's going to be the big nickel, the 4-2-6 variant that I run. It is phenomenal. Trust in me. You want to start using it, and then we'll get into the penny defense so you guys can learn that. All right, wide trips offset week. Name of the play right here. I'm going to show you. You have all go. You have the slip screen, the draw. You got the fork zig, the short post, the unders, but we're not really looking at these plays. We're looking at the halfback angle. Now, why do we want to look at the halfback angle? You don't really need to just run this play. You can run like PA read. We could do it anything with a nice crossing route, okay? So remember, it could be a crossing route like you see this pump and go. You can do that one as well. But let's go ahead and focus on the ones with the good crossing route. So right here, let's get back to the plays. Where are we at? Right about here. Halfback angle or PA read. Now I'm going to do halfback angle. All right, you can do whichever variant you want. And let's go against random cover three so you guys can see what the vibes are. Now, first things first, we can use our custom stem. Okay, we can leave B on the route that he's at, but we want to go ahead and press Y or RB or R1. And then LB or L1 for custom stem, and then left stick up to move him up a little bit further. I say about right there, okay? And then what we want to do is we want to take A, put him on a hard flat, okay, like this. Now, this play and this setup right here is going to force your opponent to make a choice. He's either going to have to guard the flood concept that has the clear out, or he's got to take a user the angle route. It's going to be our bailout route. We're going to try to identify the user and our gameplay is right, and then plan accordingly. Now, as far as protection, the A&M pass rush is insane. So we need to hold the LB or L1, and then we need to double team, which is the right stick down. And then we need to move over and select A right here, move him over to the right, press A, okay? That'll double team this guy. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look for the read, whether it's the flat or the RB route. We snap the ball, he backs up. I'm gonna take the flat every single time and get my yards. Don't be afraid to do that. Again, let's go ahead and set this up. We're going to custom stem this guy all the way up. Flat A. Hold LB. Double team. Well, you're actually IDing the mic. You want to right stick down and then double team. Well, we're all IDing. It doesn't matter. Okay. He's going that way. Look at the flat. We've got a flat here. We could have threw RB, but the release time wasn't going to make it, and we would have got the shaft there. You feel me? So be careful. Understand what you're doing. Let's go ahead. Double team here to the right. Snap the ball. We have the flat again. A little 1v1 over here. But now I got the RB route. Now that's if you're looking for that. Now, like I said, the users, a lot of them, they'll start to play that, right? Let me reset the play because sometimes it gets hung up and you can't get the stem to work right. So we'll go ahead and select him again. LB, stem up, flat. And now if they're trying to play this guy, then we come over the middle of the field this way. These routes are brutal. Trust me, they are. Again, like I said, it's going to work. It's going to work against all the zones. I pick cover 3 because I feel like it's the hardest, right? As far as the coverages go. But cover 2 is going to work even easier. You read the flat. It's the same thing. All the vertical hooks and stuff, they all back up. Probably more than the hook curls, if you ask me, in a cover 2. And in a man variant, you have the man beating, which is the out route, and you have the angle route, which is going to cook the man defense as well. So I feel like cover 3 is going to be the most difficult because people that are good at the game know how to work with cover 3. So you have to understand. Now, if you look at the left side and we want to make a change to this play, this A route over here to the left side is not like they used to be, right? You can come underneath and get that, okay? I think they get a little bit lower in that cover 3. So remember, you'll have the clear out to your left automatically. You can come under, and now you got this guy. So if he bails to the right, let's say you don't run the flat, you want to just change it up this way, you can do that as well. Alternatively, you can move your running back over, right? And then re-Texas him to the opposite side. Okay, so now you can do that. And now we're coming underneath here. You see what I'm saying? Now, I mean, and you can keep the Texas to the left if we want to try to read the A route, which goes over that cover 3. And this makes this a phenomenal play to cook cover 3. And now cover 2 is a little bit different. Obviously, the vertical hooks probably back up. So let's see what we can get away with in cover 2 with this play right here, okay? Remember, the name of the play is the halfback angle. You could use PA read. Let's go ahead and go against a conventional Cover 2, okay? You do cover 2 drop. Let's do cover 2 drop. Now, let's look for A. Let's look for A right off the bat, see what we get away with here. Still open. Now, if we want to draw that flat down, right, if they're not in mana principles, you could just send your angle route to the left and see if it'll pick that flat up, like right there. You saw how we bit that. So this play right here is going to be one of those that, man, you're in the multiple offense playbook. This is one of the plays that it's the only one you have to run. Let's go to instant replay real quick. So I can show you the significance of putting that running back on the out route, bro. You'll see the flat here, right? You see the flat looking like he's going to take off in a man up principle. Boom, comes back because we forced him to. He didn't have to, right? If we didn't get this guy in this area, he doesn't have to. He can stay in a matchup principle to this guy. See what I'm saying? Again, send him this way on an out route. And you can look for A right over the top, catch and run this way. And that's TDs. This is what makes this play so damn scary. Okay, and then you can still run your flood concept to the right with the stem setup. Let's try cover 1. Can this guy get open in a cover 1 setup? You know what I'm saying? I actually want to see it myself. Random cover 1. And let's see what happens here. Nah, he gets cooked. Cover 1's over the top. I don't know about passing low. Let me try it. Let's see if we can go underneath cover 1. Well, I didn't get the time there, but I want to see if I can go underneath cover 1. Here we go. Underneath. Yeah, no, I wouldn't recommend doing that. However, you don't really need that route right there. Remember, you can stem RB, and then you still have your angle route. But let's see, we get outside leverage right there. Not enough time. You can make it quicker. Obviously, you don't want to wait that long because you know it's going to be shambles. You can just run the play stock. But here's the problem is the outside leverage might get you with this play. Okay, so remember that. Remember that. Remember what you're working with. Cover 1 is outside. We snap the ball. If we can get that outside leverage, which he seems to be doing a good job of, we can hit that on a default play to make it very easy. Okay, now running the angle route with the yellow out there is going to be a little bit harder, but you can still do it. Alternatively, right, you can still run your little 1v1s with the zig routes. But remember, these guys aren't oppressed. So trying to get a zig route to work in your favor might be a little harder, okay? But you can still do it and go up the field. Now, if you want a nice 1v1 when you're playing against a mad defense, you can zig this guy, and then you can slant B. Now you'll get a little 1v1. Okay, right there, got picked up. This is why I recommend the out route instead, okay? Because the zig routes, if you don't get the right animations, right there. Now we get this little 1v going up the field, bro. That's why we run that clear out. We clear B out of the right side of the field if we know it's mad defense or our opponent's running a lot of mad defense. So that's the play. I mean, you could take A, put him on his own crossing route, but damn, his crossing route already is perfect. This one kind of gets open and man a little bit better, so you can actually use the hot route to actually put him on a cross to help you on that man defense. Alternatively, don't forget, you also have the trail. Now, I don't know how the 3-rec hook responds to that in the cover 1 setting, but we can check it out right now. We can learn together. Got the trail route here. Yeah, he comes down. He'll sit right there with it. So be careful. Be careful. Let's go ahead and put this guy here and in a trail. Maybe we can manipulate him not to. No, he's there. He's there. So be careful with trail routes against cover 1. Really not ideal for you guys to run. Now, if you're running against cover 2 man, you want to utilize that out route like we're doing here. How this guy's just breaking. Get him to the out. So that's the play in a nutshell. One of the most ferocious plays in the game. Trust me, use it. It counters pretty much everything in the game if you run it right. Run it with the flood concept. You can run it with the cross and a flat. So you'll have the cross flat set up this way. You know what I mean? Boom. Oh, I almost caught that. But you see what I'm saying? You can run the the stutter seam from Wild Trips Pats. It's almost the same way. You can just run your flat yourself and then in a crossing route. See what I'm saying? So you can run it like that. Well, I don't know why he didn't go on a deep cross, but you're supposed to go on a deep cross. So from your tight end, if you try to deep cross your RB route, it's not going to be as good. Trust me, use your tight end for the crossing routes. Drop a like on today's video. Check out the members area for the scheme, the tight open. Love you guys, man. Peace.